So, if you had just one wish right now, what would you wish for? What do you need? What do you need to do with that wish? Well, if you return the wish immediately, then you do not need to listen to this video. Then you know exactly what I am going to be talking. So, let's see, where's Diego? So if you didn't return the wish immediately, it means that you feel that you can use it. And you don't really know yet what you will be using it for, but you'll keep it for a while. And then you are confident that you will find something that you can use it for. So, when you start to think about these things, let's give Diego one wish. What will he wish for? Well, I don't think he will take that wish. He will return it immediately. It will not have any value to him. So, let's give that wish to Whiskey over here. She's an old dog. I just clipped her toenails this morning and listen to that. She is walking silently. She did not need to have a wish to get that. I gave it to her. I didn't charge her for it. I did it because I really like her and I want her to be as comfortable as possible. So a lot of people are having a lot of difficulties throughout their lives. And they constantly think, if I can just have one wish, then I can set things right. It's not gonna work. A wish is not gonna change anything. In fact, if you had one wish, it will get worse. Because what everybody will be wishing for, if they had the right set of mind, is to be content with everything just as it is. That is the answer to what will you do with that wish. You would wish to be content. Now, what will that cat wish for? Absolutely nothing. She's content. She's here, where she's loved, where she stays. She does not worry about anything. But as soon as you start thinking about it, you're starting to find all kinds of things that you would use that wish for. And you don't really know if it's going to work, but you're willing to try it. And you will take your time to figure out, what are you going to do with that wish? Are you going to wish for a lot of money? Well, let's say you do get a lot of money. That is not going to solve any problem. It's going to solve a couple of small debts, maybe buy a new car. But then there's so many new things that's going to pop up. And it's only once you've been there that you know. So that is the reason why we are all here. To experience things and to figure out what is going to happen. Just look at that. What will happen when everything happens? How will we react? Diego is getting back to that stage where he feels that he has to show Enzo that he is worthy of having this place. Now I have to watch his tail because he's constantly trying to mark everything. He wants to push his ownership onto everything. Okay, back to the wish. If you could be content, what does that mean? Well, that means you are happy. You have got your house or the place where you live. You do not need to own it. You are happy. You have got transport in whatever form, whether it's having public transport, being able to do anything, and even if you do not have it, you are still happy. Money, having a lot of money, that will not make you content. I mean, look at this. This place is a mess. I don't feel that I need to show anybody that it is not. If I weren't content, I would have just filmed the nice part. Showed you everything as perfect as it is. But look at it. It's a mess. I haven't cleaned it up yet. I have to do it. But I don't need to lie about it. If you were content, you would go out to the mall and you don't care what you look like. Now there is a difference in respect. You can look good because you respect the other people. Because they're going to watch you and they're going to see you. But if you are going out to impress them, just look at Diego go. He's talking Enzo. Then you don't need and you wouldn't want to impress anyone. Because if you're going to impress them, the only thing you're doing is you're showing them what they are not. And that is not nice. So maybe you're wishing that you were beautiful. Well, you're going to hurt a lot of people with that. Not that they shouldn't be able to handle it. They should. If they were content, they would have been able to handle it. They would be able to see you walking in the mall, looking absolutely gorgeous, and be fine with it. But they are not. That's why they are here, in order to get to that point. So if things aren't great in your life today, don't worry about it. You are in a learning curve. Make a wish, but then analyze that wish. See, what did you wish for? Maybe you are sick and you would like to get better. Well, someone can say that that is a worthy thing to wish for. But what will change? What will you do when you are fully healed? Will you just carry on like you used to? Or will it make a change? There's a reason for all of these things in this world. And there's a lot of things in this world. Whenever you think that you've reached the end, you've just started. But when you are content, you can have anything, it won't bother you. You cannot have anything, it won't bother you. You don't need a backup then. Because I think that is one of the things in this world that people are striving for. They don't only want it to be good, they want a backup as well. They need to have a backup. They need to have an insurance that will cover anything for the what if. Now, there is no what if. The what if is fear-based and it's inflicted on everyone. Now, it's like a virus. It's out there. It is constantly there. If you fall for it, that's your weakness, not the virus. So you have to always make the right decision in everything. It's not easy. Why? Because that's life. If it was easy, it wouldn't have supplied the training that every soul needs. And then you have to start thinking, one day you will die. And what will happen then? Now just that thought alone is scaring a lot of people. And they only start thinking about that once it starts to look like that might happen. But people don't even think about it because they are too scared to think about it. And they are not content with it. And they get all kinds of things that is on paper in order to prolong their life. And they think that that is going to do it. Think about it like this. You get into a car accident. You either make it or you don't. If you make it and you live longer than half an hour, then you pretty much make it without anything happening. If you don't, it is too late. But there's no piece of paper that's going to jump in at that moment and just say, well, I'm a piece of paper that says that you are not able to die right now. There's no such thing. Absolutely quiet. The first time in a long time. And I'm only hearing a few little birds. This place was buzzing with noises for the last week. Aeroplanes coming over, cars driving down the street. And there it's Monday and everything is peaceful. The one day that you would say is not. Just goes to show it's impossible to predict anything. Don't even try. But I hope that you can think about this and you can realize. Think about that one wish. What would you wish for? Now you can go and be the noble one. I want world peace. World peace comes from each individual. Doesn't matter who rules you. Who is the president? Who is the king? Who makes the threats? Who spreads the lies? It doesn't matter. This is the thing about each and every separate entity on this world. What do you think and where are you striving towards? And where is every single individual striving towards? Well, if it is to impress everyone else, you're not going to impress anyone. People in this world is unimpressible. You can do a miracle. They will find that way to tell you that it was not. It was coincidence. So don't do miracles. Just carry on and find your way towards being content. Maybe you are going to have to go through a few things. Maybe you're going to have to make $1 billion on the stock exchange. But there is no limit. That $1 billion are not going to be enough. It's not going to make you content. If you lose it, you are closer to being content than when you had it. Because at the end, you are going to leave this world. And you are not taking anything with except what you have changed into. Now you can call it your level or you can call it anything you want. I don't call it anything. I don't work according to terms. I don't work according to prestations. If you are able to be a doctor, that's great. But if you have that piece of paper that says that you're a doctor, people are going to look at it and say, he is only a doctor. That's all. If you are a lawyer, you will be called, he is only a lawyer. And then you will start to go further and study further. Why do you do it? Well, you're doing it because you want to impress someone. You want those people to say, well, he's not only a doctor. But if you don't start that, and you just grow who you are, you're able to go so much further. I don't want the title, because a title limits you. And that is exactly the opposite of what everybody else thinks. They think that a title gives you value. But it depends on from where you are looking at this. If you are looking up or if you are looking down. Well guys, that's enough. I'm going to leave it right there. I don't really want to get philosophical. I think my channel was more about tigers.